Are you married?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Is he happy?
Oh, that's a weird question. Usually they ask if I'm happy.
Yeah, but like, it's a different kind of an interview. I'm just, because he's not here, like, I want to show my care for him as well. Is he happy? Your answer is yes, no? You don't wanna answer that question?
No.
I think it's okay. I think we got the answer.
Who we?
That's me and the camera guy. You got it, bro?
Welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. It's me again, WJ. We got something interesting we're going to talk about today. It's set. That's the focus of the topic today. It's set. He ain't going nowhere. Who is he? Talk about the man. Have you ever heard this phrase, happy wife, happy life? That is so messed up, man. Where is the man in that picture there? I think the correct phrase should be happy spouse, happy house. How about that? Well, a lot of what we hear around people trying to figure out why men are just not staying, or it looks like they're moving from one place to the other. But the ladies that have figured it out have figured it out. Now, I'm not putting the total weight on women because some men are just going to be boys and going to act up. But we're trying to analyze what the reason is. What makes a man stay and not want to go anywhere, just feels so comfortable, feels like he's a man, this is where he belongs. One thing I can tell you is the P word, peace. When a man's got peace, I can tell you he ain't going nowhere. Now, peace doesn't mean quiet. Let's get that straight. It means when you approach him, when you talk to him, you don't talk at him, you talk to him. You're there with him. You allow him to be a man in his environment, and he could operate in his most optimal level because he's at peace. He desires to want to go back home. He's safe haven to his woman. You are his peace. Well, I'm not going to say too much. You know how we do it. We're going to watch a series of videos by men and women trying to address this. And please put your comments in the comment section below. It's set. He ain't going nowhere. If you want to know how to make him go nowhere, take a look at this.
A lot of women think just because I take care of the family and I give birth to the children, then I'm providing so much to the table. No, he can do it with any woman. What's the value you're bringing to this man's table other than you giving birth and you handling the household? You have to have certain characteristics of value. You can't just be eating off a table full of food. You gotta add to the table. Do you bring him spiritual awakening? Do you bring him peace? Do you bring him love? Do you bring him nurturing? Do you calm him? So there's a lot of characteristics that a woman should have. It's not just a one-way thing where a man has to be alpha and she's on the loose.
We've heard that whole phrase, question, the famous question now that's, even an unborn child knows that. What do you bring to the table? Well, instead of worrying about optics and the physical things we can see like money and cars, and these are something you can bring to the table. And he changes the whole perspective. It changes the whole game. You bring peace, you bring calm, as this lady says. You want to be part of contributing to the table. You don't just want to be a taker. You also want to be a giver. Remember the very first video? They asked that lady, are you married? First thing she did was smile. She had a big smile on her face, which is rightfully so. But when they asked her the question, is he happy? She had no response. I dare say she probably doesn't know how the husband feels, may not even care how he feels because you heard her. This is not a usual question. This is not the question that's typically asked. Most people don't care about the man anyway, but they forget in a marriage is a man and a woman. It's not one person's not married to themselves. So both have to be okay as they come together as one. So why isn't the question, is he okay, an appropriate question? Why does it seem weird? Why does it sound weird? Because we really don't care. But you heard this lady, this very lady, you can bring him calm. You can bring some peace. You can be his support system. That's what you can bring to the table. And if you got that, believe you me, it is set. He ain't going nowhere. I promise you. I promise you. He'll be on his way back from work or wherever he goes. He's thinking about getting back to you at home. He doesn't care. All those other distractions. Those distractions, when a man is acting like a boy and moving from one place, he's just looking for his peace. That's what's really going on. Because over there, if he's not having peace, believe you me, he's not going to stay. He's looking for a way to distract himself from all the noise. So it is important. Well, take a look at this one as well.
I may get canceled for this, but I don't want my husband to just work and pay bills. I don't want him to not have a hobby. I don't want him to not have healthy mental health. I don't want him to not have savings. I don't want him to work and slave all day, every day to take care of my bills, our bills, and me just sit there and not contribute anything. This is coming from a young lady who has never been married. I don't have any kids. I have a dog. I'm fully educated, pay my own bills right now, and it is difficult. I have a great career, and it is difficult. So when I think of getting married and building with someone or coming together and bringing our assets together, I could never lay in my bed knowing that my husband has no life and no freedom and maybe no peace because all he does is work and pay bills so that I can enjoy, as if he doesn't deserve to enjoy. I truly want a partner.
This lady is not even married. She sounds so much more mature than even some married folks I've heard speak. And the only thing I could tell you, she's not going to be that long on the market. I did a video a few days ago. I want a husband, not a smash and dash. I can tell you this lady's going to find a good husband. She's not going to be that long on the market. I can tell you, I can promise you. She's already acting like a wife before she even gets married. And that's the whole point. There is no man that wants to settle down, that is serious, wants to settle down, looking for a wife, and will not appreciate this lady. I can tell you that much. The moment she puts herself out there to be found, she will be found and much more. I mean, just listen to her speak. It just calms the mindset of a man. There is his peace. A man finds her, he ain't going nowhere. I can tell you that much. I know some people, oh, men cheat, man. But listen, that could happen, but that's really for boys. When they don't know what they're looking for, they're still trying to find themselves. When you find what you're looking for, especially in this today's world, you better keep it. And I can almost promise you, men, real men, will want to keep it. There's really nothing out there, really. So when you do find a good one, you better keep it. Cherish it. This lady is to be cherished, valued. This is a wife. And a man finds her, he ain't going nowhere. Well, check out this next video. Please put your comments in the comment section below.
Every man wants peace from his woman, but a lot of men don't understand that peace is a byproduct of clarity. Like when your woman doesn't have clarity about the position she holds in your life, if she doesn't have clarity about the level of commitment that you have towards her, towards your family, she's going to produce chaos. So if you want peace in your household, you got to give clarity. And ladies, I hope you didn't cut this video off too soon, because for some of y'all, it doesn't matter how much clarity you have, chaos is your default. Because you were raised in chaotic households. You experienced chaotic relationships in the past. So when things are too peaceful, you purposely create chaos. And I'm not coming at you for doing that. I'm simply saying there comes a point where you have to take accountability and start to take the steps to change that.
I got nothing on that. He's talking to both men and women, and he is right. I have nothing on that. I'm taking notes myself. Well, let's go to the last video and let it just rip. It's not that long, so just hang in there. It'll be done before you know it. But I think it's important to wrap this all up. It's set. He ain't going nowhere. You want to know how to set the table that we all love? What do you bring to the table? Set the table so he ain't going nowhere. I hope the prior videos have answered some of that question in this last video, and we can wrap this up. Take a look.
Don't shoot the messenger, but a lot of women only use their woman's intuition to tell them whenever their man is doing something wrong. If their man is lying, cheating, sliding in somebody's DM, entertaining somebody, that intuition kick in hella strong. All of a sudden, I had a feeling about something whenever he's doing something wrong. But why does it not work whenever that man's needs are not being met? Why does that intuition not kick in whenever he's not happy? Whenever he's afraid to have a real conversation with you because you are police tone, and every time y'all have any kind of conversation that doesn't go your way? Where's the intuition whenever he needs a little bit extra attention, extra time, because he's having a rough time, because he's having some personal situations going on, and he may just need you to be there for him? Where's the intuition then? Why does it only work if he's doing something absolutely wrong? I ain't gonna hold you. Intuition can be like a superpower, but can we use it for good too?
Can we use our intuition for good as well? My response, like you would imagine, will be yes, we should. It should not only be for calling somebody out when they're doing something wrong. It should be for both good and the not so good. It's set. He ain't going nowhere. You want to know how? This is how. What do you bring to the table? The most important thing we could bring to the table to have a very successful relationship, marriage, dating, whatever, are the intangibles, not the physical. Trends come and go. What's in style today, what's in vogue today, a couple of years from now. Heck, phones change every year now. We can't even keep up. If they had their way, they would probably change it twice in a year or every quarter. Styles come and go. But we're still here as humans. The most important thing are the intangibles. Your character. You bring peace. Support system. Safe haven. You're fun to be around. You've got jokes. They've got jokes. You laugh together. You pray together. Yeah, you may disagree, but you don't hold any grudges against each other. You don't go to bed angry because you know you ain't going to sleep anyway. So you might as well just resolve it. Have a good conflict resolution plan. Don't keep any malice against each other. Be forgiving. Quick to forgive. Like I heard an older man said, says marriage is a place of constant forgiveness. And you don't start there when you get into the marriage, you start that in your relationships. We have to constantly forgive one another. We all make mistakes from both parties. So no one's got to figure it out. No one except God. It's set. The table is set. He ain't going nowhere. Let's read our minds off this whole happy wife, happy life, crazy mindset and think from a happy spouse, a happy house. Please put your comments in the comment section below. I'll be coming back again with more pieces. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the support. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know how we like to do it. We like to remind ourselves that we got one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you, and I'll see you. So you take it now. Bye for now.